Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here. We're back for some more of the Yokai Watch 3 Let's Play, and if you did miss out during the last one, well, we just met up with Dr. Hewley, and now we have to go and head all the way back over to where the Yopple HQ is going to be happening, so that we can get the upgraded Bite Shark that we do need, so that we can finally blast our way on into the Bada Bing Tower. Now, for what I have been gathering throughout the actual tower is that this place is going to be somewhat fairly annoying, because with the way of how this little gimmick is going to be all about within the said Bada Bing Tower, what's going to happen is that we're going to have one of those spinning wheels. Now, if you guys remember, we have like those dream wheels that we have with the cranky kind machines, and you know how we have to go and try to get ourselves with like all the special rewards and stuff. Well, how this place is going to work is that with this place is that it's going to have its own spinning wheel, but there's going to be 7 different objectives that we have to go and try to land on, and sometimes those things are going to get a little bit annoying throughout our way, just so that we can try to unlock within those said places, because there is going to be at least like almost about like 50 something odd amount of different floors that we're going to be able to go and access around to, but only 7 of them actually have the green little highlight around with them, and that's will actually take us right into those main parts here. But I will be showing off with one of those main objectives, but I will be going and showing you guys off some of the other different locations that you can also go and do, because sometimes some of those other different floors can actually lead you into some pretty lucky areas, find some special items and whatnot. But then also too, you do have the other side where you are going to be running into a lot of enemies in some different locations. But just make sure that before you go and head off into the Bada Bing Tower, make sure that you're all fully prepared and all ready and all good and stocked up as well. I don't think anything bad would happen if you actually decide to leave and then everything gets like restarted again. I don't think that will actually happen, but you are allowed to go and head back to some of the other previous floors and get yourself re-healed up if you are starting to feel a little bit low on everything. But not to worry, even with the different objectives that we are going to be heading on into with the special floors, those will also pertaining with all the different IPOs as well. But within these 2 videos for today, not only are we just going to be going and just doing out here with Yokai Watch 3, but we are going to be moving on into some more of what the, I want to say right now currently we are moving into Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door, so hope you guys do go and check out on that series. Currently right now, I think we're just starting to almost about to be reaching off all the way over to where Hooktail is going to be at. I don't know if we're going to be actually doing the boss battle with him soon, but just stay tuned for that, for when that does go on. I know that we just went and unlocked the brand new upgrade for Mario at this point in time, so that we can actually go into our slim type of size that is going to be showing up here. But oh boy, I can't wait till we see what this new upgrade of our Bite Shark is going to be looking like, and get to see how he's going to be able to go and puncture through that actual place there. Now, if you guys are wondering about what is going on for today, actually within the real world, well, currently right now, for what I'm actually doing here in the post-recording at this moment, is that it is going to be July 4th, so that does mean that it is for your guys' special holiday in the United States, and also, of course, for my relatives. So just want to go and just say to my relatives and all for you guys who's living in the United States right now is happy 4th of July. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend throughout your time throughout there, or the long type of week that is going to be here, I should go and say, and enjoy it while you can, because you know it only lasts for about like a good for a good week throughout the year. So hope you guys will go and enjoy that. But yeah, so now we got ourselves with Bite Shark Air. That's going to be the brand new type of upgrade that this guy's going to be all about. So let's just go and make sure that we go and check through our inventory here and see how well we are all stocked up right now at this moment in time. So we have quite a bit of some food. I know that we went and previously purchased out with all the different things that we needed to do from before and all the other different marts. And I'm pretty certain I think we still even have a little bit more cash as we do now. Well, actually, a little bit, but it's not like as much. I know that before when we went and headed into some of those different marts, we did actually have like somewhere around like, I think it was like 300 or something on yokai dollars from here. But it's alright. I think we also have like quite a bit of like medicinal items as well, like such as like extra more of those like bitter medicines and everything. Oh my goodness, look how much property damage that this Bite Shark is gonna do. But we're almost getting closer to the actual force field itself. But here we go. Come on. It should work. Aw. Really? It's one of these type of situations, huh? It was just going so well, and then it just became anticlimactic, and now we got a situation where the shark is actually stuck into the puncture part. But not to worry, we do actually have our superhero friend. We actually do have, of course, with Little Charmer, so she's going to be out here to actually save the day once again. Alright, and here we go. So with the courage from Little Charmer here, it looks like Party Shark is finally going to be able to go and destroy this force field once and for all. And come on, let's go. Destroy it. Destroy every single last bit of this force field. The final part is almost upon us, guys. And there it is. All said and done. Now, just recently, I think on Netflix, there was a brand new movie that just came out, and it's actually one of my favorite type of movie series as well that they just brought back, and that's going to be known as Beverly Hills Cop. And I've been always a big fan of watching, like, the first 3 movies, and even though that most people don't really like the third movie all that too much, because like for me personally, I think the third one just kind of felt a little bit weird, in my opinion, because they didn't really have like some of the characters that were from the other 2 other movies. Because I think like there was one person, I think in particular, that didn't even show up for the third movie as well, and it just kind of felt a little bit weird, because like normally like all 3 of them you would have like Eddie Murphy, and then you would also have the 2 other like cop partners. You know, unfortunately it's just only just the one other cop partner that was there in the third one, but not the other guy. But either way, I still enjoy like all 3 of those type of movies, and they just came out with the 4th one just recently, and I did go and check it out with me and my mom, and we actually really enjoyed the movie. I think for me personally is that for the nostalgic factor, it was a really great movie, but it kind of felt a little bit mediocre in a way. But I don't really want to go into like too much spoilers type of details, because if you guys do want to go and check out the movie, or if you guys are a fan of the franchise as well, I won't really go into like too much spoilers details. But
let's go.
But if you are a big fan of actual said Beverly Hills Cop, you will love the nostalgia, because there was a lot of like different things that was kind of like tying into with like the other 3 movies. So. But here we are now. We're finally inside the actual tower here. So yeah, for what I was going to tell you guys, remember when I was saying that there was like a spinner here? Well, there is going to be that said spinner that's going to be right here inside that tower. And those little green highlights right there for where those numbers are going to be, like the 13 and the 24, those are going to be the objectives that we do need. Now, I'm pretty sure that even if you land on the 555, like heading all the way up to the ghoul, like to where the ghoul father is going to be, I don't believe you can actually go about him right away, because he'll probably put you all the way back down, because you still have to go and still finish out with the actual missions that are happening throughout the way of what the current objective is here. So I believe this is the brand new type of Yopple bot. I believe this guy is actually known as No Bot here. So this guy is going to be kind of working for the Ghoul Father for the time being. But we do also have Mirapo, so if you ever do want to go and return back to some other places, if you do need to pick up on other different things, or if you ever do want to go and do other different little side quests as well too, you can go ahead and take care of that while before heading on into this way. I'm pretty sure that there is no like lockout here in this type of area, so you can't go and head back and forth between other areas. So we're gonna go and move right into. Oh, okay. So we're gonna move right into that one there. So is that one 36? I believe so. So this is the first of many of these said first objectives. So we just need to go and just talk to No Bot, and this one right here is gonna be known as the water floor. That's gonna be here. So yeah, so if you guys are probably going to be wondering about what this whole dream floor is going to be to go and start off with, well, this dream floor, since it does reveal around with the water, well, you guys may probably know what we've been doing out here so far throughout our time of Yokai Watch 3. If you guys remember, we went to the to like the Grumbler's Grotto area. We also went to like a few other different places. Well, we're gonna have to go and use this raft, and unfortunately we can't really go and use our own raft, the raft that we have back over at the secret base, so we kind of have to go and deal with this type of raft, the regular original type of raft that we're gonna have to go and float around. But at least the good thing is that we actually do keep all the upgrades that we do need, so not to worry about with that. We will have to go and use it throughout our time of this actual particular thing, but this one's going to be a little bit different because we don't really actually have like somewhat of an objective to kind of lead us all the way over to the actual finish line, kind of like how all the other different ones were. So we're going to have to kind of guess exactly how long this place is going to be, but be very careful around through here because since this one's going to be the more difficult and more challenging one, there's going to be a lot of obstacles that are going to be around here. Like you got crocodiles, you also do have some of those block forms there. I think there's also some jumping obstacles that we're going to have to go and worry about. So yeah, for that part there, I just decided to just mainly cut most of all of that stuff out because it did take quite a little bit of some time, but either way we cleared it. That's the first of many of those quests already said and done, and not to worry, you do also get EXP points as well during your time from it, since it is of course is going to be a quest for the time being. So there we go, got some level ups. And now we can go and finally continue onwards. We got more of these type of arcane attack books. Still don't really know all that too much about with all of those. I guess that's just something for you to get more, I guess, powered up within your stats attacks or something maybe. But let's just go and keep on moving ahead here. So yeah, so this area is like basically somewhat relatively small because like all that there is here for this part is that you just only have just the quest, and now all that we have to do now is just make sure that we go and take a respin at this point. So yeah, you have to make sure that you actually clear out the area because they won't actually give you another spin until you actually do clear out the way that we do need. So here we are right at the 54 part. So unfortunately this one is not a green one, but this one is going to land us onto a whole or a different floor here. Now, once you actually unlock with one of those said areas, within the time that we're actually spinning the wheel, you can actually go back to these floors again if you want to. I don't know why you would ever want to go back to some of these annoying ones that actually do have some yokai around in it, but if you do want to go ahead and do that, you can go and feel free as well. But yeah, no, this one is actually going to be known as floor 54. This is the dangerous floor. There's going to be a lot of these type of floors that will be showing up, and there's going to be a lot of different regular battles that are going to show up as well too. So for right now, we got some new guys here, but we will be skipping out on most of this type of part of the battle here, so that you guys won't have to see too much of everything that happens. But yeah, so there is some new yokai to be found. Those are the guys right there. I think those are mainly like the same type of yokai that you'll be fighting like throughout majority of the situation that happens. So, oh yeah, not only that, but there is also Mythion here. So if you do want to go and try to befriend out with a Mythion, there is this guy right here in this location. We already have Mythion already, so we're already happy about with that. We already got that from a crate machine.
Beep, beep, beep.
Alright, so now we can go and move on ahead. Yep, but he's already getting bored already. Okay, let's see. Let's go and try on another spin here and see how well we can do. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't really go and do any saving. The only type of save that we can only do is from an actual IPO, so. Okay, so let's move on down to the spin the wheel once more, and we'll figure out where else we can go to now. So we go and spin around for a little bit and let it stop here, and it's gonna land at 33, it seems like. Okay. Well, here for this one is actually, it's not all that too bad. Number 33 is actually going to be known as the Fortune Room. So basically you'll get a lot of like RNG type of items. So if you are looking for like some interesting equipment for your yokai, or possibly looking for like extra better food or anything, this Fortune Room should at least be pertaining with some of those stuff that's going to happen right here.
Oh my swirls!
Oh my swirls indeed. Let's go and see what we can go and see what we can go and find out here. And let's see, our first of many fortune goods is an arcade attack. I wouldn't really call that as a fortune. We got like that same type of bug over and over again. We also got an armor charm, but that's okay, I guess, in a way. It's not what I've been wanting, but at least it's good to help out with your defense for a little bit. But yeah, so that seems like they're all that there is really to it. Not really too much other type of treasure for the fortune room. But let's go and move onwards to the last of many floors here. And I think for the next amount of other episodes that will happen later on throughout the way of us having to go and try to meet up with all those different like green highlighted areas, I think what I'm going to try to do is like probably do like a lot of heavily edited type of stuff just so that you guys don't have to see like every single floor that's here. But for right now, since we're kind of getting the feel of what this area is all about, I'm just going to show you guys what some of these floors are happening for right now. But this is also another dangerous floor, so again we have to do some more battles with these guys. But basically that's going to be about it here. Yeah, so we just already went and knocked him with El Gusto there, so he's already done finished with. And I think it's going to be about that time where we go and end off with the episode for today. So anyways, just thank you guys so much for watching out here for Yokai Watch 3. We'll continue onwards with more of what the final area here of Bada Bing Tower is going to be happening. So see you guys then, and of course, peace.